Hey guys, welcome back to UK Highland Photography. If you don't know by now, I'm Strober, and today we're going to be having a look at the MIOPS Smart Trigger. Now I've had this for about 4 days now, and I already know what I like about it and what I don't like about it. So let's start with what I don't like about it. Now whenever I spend anything over 100 quid on photographic gear, then I don't like it when we get plastic foot shoes. It could be a speed light, it could be a radio trigger, or it could be a MIOPS Smart Trigger. And I don't like it when we get these plastic foot shoes. If we're spending over 100 quid, in my honest opinion, we should be getting metal foot shoes. So now that little rant is out of the way, let's move on. You're probably wondering why you get two cables. Let me show you. If we have a look on the side of the MIOPS, we will see that we've got these jack ports, okay? The small jack port is how you connect the MIOPS to your DSLR. The larger jack port is how you connect your MIOPS Smart Trigger to your external speed light. Moving on from there, we have the screen itself. Now this is another thing I've noticed. The screen on the MIOPS is in fact standard definition. Now I thought, again, because you're spending 180 quid, I thought it would have been a high definition screen, but it's not. It's standard definition. But moving on, we have the main home screen. So this is the home screen, and as you can see, if we move to the right, we are selecting different modes. So let's start with the lightning mode. If we press this button here, we've entered into that system. If we press to the right, you will see that we are increasing the sensitivity, and if we press to the left, we are decreasing the sensitivity. And if we press this button, we've now activated the lighting mode, which basically means that the lighting mode is now waiting for a bright light to activate that. So it could be a bolt of lightning on a stormy night, and once it sees that bolt of lightning, it will send a command to the DSLR to activate. If we press this button, we exit the lighting mode. Press this button here, and we've gone back to the home screen. We move to the right and we enter the sound mode. The sound mode is the best mode ever on the MIOPS. I am sorry. This is the only mode I really use because it's absolutely awesome. So as we can see here, we've got the sensitivity. If I move to the right, I'm increasing it. If I move to the left, I'm decreasing it. If I press down, I've got the option to delay in milliseconds. So there we go, 29 milliseconds. So that's a delay. 30, move to the left. Highlight down, we can choose to have a lock on, so it will constantly, stay locked. People can't mess about with it. Switch that off. So I hold this down. And as you can see, it's now sound mode is running. So this unit is now waiting for a bang. You hear that? And that would then activate your camera. I mean, you can see it's working up here by the red light. And again, guys, I love this mode. This is the best thing about the MIOPS, in my honest opinion. Just this mode alone is just absolutely awesome. Again, hold this button down and we exit it. Press this and we're back to the home screen. Now we'll move on to the time lapse. The time lapse feature I won't be using because I have the TW282 remote control on that. I like to use that for time lapse, so I won't be using the my MIOPS for that. But as you can see, that's how you set your intervals. Remember, right increases, left decreases, up and down. So there's the time lapse. Another thing what I like about the MIOPS is the simple fact it tells you how much battery power you have got left. You see up here, guys, that's a pretty cool feature to know exactly how much power you've got left. So moving on to the laser mode. So here we go, we enter into the laser mode, and basically the threshold we can choose to set, so be like 90, move all the way down to, I don't know, 77. Again, we can have a delay. I don't want a delay, so I'll switch that off. And we can basically now, in laser mode, say how many photographs we want the camera to take. So I could say, when the laser is broken, I want you to take 32 photographs. And that's exactly what it will do. Now, when we talk about lasers, we are talking about these guys. You know what I'm saying? The laser. And that basically means that this sensor here will constantly be watching that laser beam. And once that laser beam is broken, then this will take a photo. So basically, when you activate it, hold it down, laser mode is running. So basically, if anyone now was to break that beam, then the photographs would start to tick. And that's basically what the laser mode is. It's basically a camera trap. I myself have not used that kind of technology yet with regards to photography. Perhaps one day I will. But moving on, we have a HDR mode. I think that's another mode I'm not going to be using, but yeah, you know, if you know about HDR, then you'll have a field day with this, but personally I don't do much HDR. DIY, I'm not too sure about what this is, so I'm not even going to go into it, because again guys, I don't know what DIY is. It's something like do it yourself, but what's that mean? Does that mean you've got to be a programmer or something? You've got the scenario mode. Again, I have no idea what this is about. You know, this is one of the frustrating things. What I noticed with the MIOPS is that it doesn't come with any instructions in the box. When you get in the box, it doesn't actually come with any instructions. And I find that to be, you know, a little bit frustrating. It could have given you examples of how you could have used the MIOPS itself. You know, it could have showed us examples of how you would pop balloons with the MIOPS, or how you would, you know, set up a camera for capturing the lightning on a stormy night, that kind of stuff. But again, you just don't get any instructions with it. You basically just get the MIOPS and 2 cables. Well, I did anyway. But anyway guys, that's the end of this video. So that was my introduction to the MIOPS Smart Trigger.